here's what we need, and I think you're correct. I agree with you. If we got financially secure, which is what I've been preaching from day one on these airways, which is why we do Tech Tuesday, which is why we do a Thrive Thursday. If you got financially secure, you would not have to take a suspect check to pay your bills. I know what it feels like to not be able to pay your bills. I have been there, contrary to popular belief. And at some time, I considered doing some things, some strange things for change, because you're desperate. So we need to not be desperate. I don't know how some of these people would make money if not for, like let's take Diamond and Silk.
Yeah.
What would they be doing to make millions of dollars if not what they're doing with Trump?
Yeah.
Where else could they make millions of dollars? Them too, particular. With their limitations, the way they move in the world, where could they make this kind of money? What would Candace Owens be doing?
Yeah.
What would she be doing? I mean, and I think she's a bright woman. But how much more money? Do you think she's making 10 times more money over here than she would be making
absolutely
over there?
Absolutely.
So if you're making a decision about your life,
and has a completely different kind of safety net too, of people that like if she falls off, that'll look out for her.
So again, I'm not going to judge a person for making a financial decision. I'm going to judge us for following them. Because the truth of the matter is, if we don't click on their ish, and we don't look at them every time a video comes up and share it, because this is tech, they would go away. They would have to. But we can't help ourselves. So we're part of the problem.
Right. Like, I think, like as I say here, like, one of the things I would love to endeavor to do is to, like, be able to elucidate on tools that people could use to be able to empower themselves or to use them to discern what's right, to be able to defend themselves technically and in the digital space and understand what's going on. Like, I do understand, like, the concern of, like, the soundbite, fake videos, but, you have to fight fire with fire. You have to understand the playing field that is given to us. If I could just tell a quick story.
Elucidate, my brother, elucidate.
Right? So one time I met with the esteemed NAACP, and I don't mean to disparage them because, honestly, they did a lot of stuff that allowed me to walk the streets safely in this world, right? I'm not disparaging them, but I did propose to them like a technical way to mobilize people on mobile around like local political activities and stuff. This was like before Black Lives Matter and stuff. And I met with them, and it was supposed to, they loved the idea, and then they sent this white dude up from DC to tell me to my face. He was like, I know them. You don't. This idea is fucking great. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to you're not the guys to do it. I'm going to do it with my company and then charge them. And he told me this to my face. And it sounds crazy, but I could not believe it. And it never materialized. I'm sure he probably billed them for a shitload of money. And it never materialized. And, it was like sad to me, but I mention it because, that was like a moment where like that could have like helped a lot of people and and with their amazing list of people, move it to a place where in the modern era, using technology to be able to have them have political results. And now the door was slammed in my face by somebody that told me to my face. He was like, you'll never get to the top dude at the NAACP because I got that. Anyway, I tell that story just to say that like if we are in charge of the tools, figure them out, open our hearts and minds to being able to listen to it and not be scared of the technology. Sort of like Melly Mel said, don't be afraid of no computer. Sorry for the phrasing, but I feel like that was prophetic. I certainly took it and grabbed that computer and ran with it.
I mean, one of the things that one of my mentors, who's a former executive at one of my old firms, would say to me all the time. He was like, "We're never gonna win racing against the machine." He was like, "The machine is gonna win, dude." He was like, "We have to race with the machine. We even if that means we get on the machine's back and ride it across the tape." He was like, we can't do some of the things that we're trying to do without technology. And we definitely can't do what I feel like is racism is becoming so innovative. The racists are incredibly innovative right now. And so if we're not being equally as innovative with the fight against racism, then we're going to lose. Somebody else has figured out how to race with the machine.
or create or build a machine.
Right. We got to figure out
And we know how
to
to
do that.
we know how to do it. But we get caught up in chasing checks.
Yeah.
And this is again goes back to that financial insecurity piece, right? If everybody who had an idea would sit in that idea and build that idea to fruition and not wait for somebody to come and give you $10 million. We have Royce the 5'9" here, and he said he took $1 million as a young person in early 20s, 19. And he was like, well, if they're giving me $1 million, how much are they making off of me? And I don't own my own masters. But we are quick to build something and quick to sell it because who doesn't want a Lamborghini? I don't know. But the reality is, if somebody's willing to give you $10, $20 million for your idea or $10, $20 million for something you built, they're going to make 10 times that off of it. And they don't know how it works. So it's never going to be exactly what you envisioned because that was your seed. And I just think a lot of us don't allow our seeds to germinate and to grow into the things it's going to be because we're so quick to chase that check. We know how to do it. We built this entire nation and many others around the globe. And the innovation comes from our DNA because mother of invention. So I just feel like the way we think about things, we're always looking for somebody to come and rescue us. That's got to stop. So if I don't do anything else with this space that we're in, this is the message. Like, we have enough. We have everything we need. We don't need to ask somebody to please teach me how to. No, please save me. Oh, please come give me all of these programs. Education. I don't want your stinky education system. How about that? It should be free because it's trash. How about that? Let's start educating our own kids and stop with this, oh, let me get free college. Where are you going from there? What jobs are you preparing kids for? It's unfathomable that folks are paying $50,000, $60,000 a year to train people to not even know how to think. It's ridiculous. So I hear you, but I also think the problem is us.